What's going on, Liberty Eagles fans? We're here tonight bringing you the first of two games tonight against the Troy Trojans. This girls' game is going to be electric, and when I say electric, I mean it. The Trojans are 11-3 in girls basketball this year. One of the best teams we're going to play all year. Eagles 5-6, not bad team by all means, but could be better. Room for improvement as always. And let's be honest, Troy, three main threats. Ava Myers shoots really well, 140 points on the year. Ellie Moore, super accurate, has 157 points on the year. And then Maya Robinson, all girls who shoot super well, super accurate, do not miss, do not squander opportunities at all.
They're definitely a threat on the court. It's going to be a tough game for the Eagles, keeping them contained, because if points get away from us, it's going to be a hard fight to get them back.
Absolutely. If we don't score early, score fast, and play aggressive, we're not going to win. Plain and simple. This team does not squander opportunities. They have put up 70-plus points in a couple of games, and that's downright, no offense to girls basketball players, but that's impressive at this high school age. To put up 70 points in a game is absolutely insane, almost unheard of at the high school level, unless you have a star-studded squad, and clearly that's what the Trojans have here tonight.
Definitely very similar play styles and attempting to get opportunities to score. They may not be, the best opportunities available, but both teams definitely going for quantity, trying to get points on the boards to keep the game running. So very similar play styles. It's just a difference in quality and team dynamics. So for the girls, it's going to be all about emotions, keeping strictly to the team level and playing the best that they can against such a combative team like this.
Oh,
so
for sure.
It will definitely be either a very one-sided game or it will be a very competitive match. You really can't tell right now just from the warm-up phase.
I mean, looking at the warm-ups, Liberty's ready to play from what we said. Walter Bach says they're feeling good, they're ready to play. But Coach Cruz also looking good, ready to play good. They're going to play hard. But then you look at Troy's warm-ups. Not a lot of talking, not a lot of goofing out, locked in, and they're not missing very often. I say that, they just missed 5. But still, we'll ignore that, and they've been shooting well since we've been sitting here watching warm-ups for the past 10 minutes. They've been playing super well. This is going to be a very impressive game to watch, and we're really excited to be here talking about it tonight.
It's going to be dangerous if points get away from either team.
Oh, for sure.
Recovering and defense statistics are going to matter a lot. Being able to complete game-changing scoring is going to be the name of the game. Getting 5-6 points within a couple of minutes, it could be the outcome of the game. If defense is not A tier against an S tier team like this, problems are going to be rampant. But
it
should be a good game. Both teams are definitely excited about it. Locked, ready to play their best, I think. So it'll be interesting. Liberty's still warming up, and looks like the Trojans are getting themselves right in the right headspace.
I mean, the Eagles have a couple of good shooters. You have Olivia Schmerzal, number 2 out there, along with someone like Leanna Shelton, the sophomore, has 153 points. Allison Greer has 119. But what concerns me the most about this Eagles team is how low our shooting percentage is. We don't have a single shooting percentage higher than 43% made, and that is concerning. But if they play well, they play right, they play hard enough, we can win this game. It's possible.
But it should be a fantastic game. I'm really excited to talk about it. I know you are. We got band over here. Both teams are real excited.
The band's actually here for the first time in how many games, Wesley?
A while.
7, 8? It's going to be electric.
So it'll be good.
Excited.
Just kind of cover some stats here. I was talking about defense.
Yeah.
We've got Avery Daugherty with 27 rebounds. We have Elia Moore, 85. We have Ava Meyer, 60. So not only do they have a very strong offensive team, those same players that are fantastic on offense, they're really good on defense. So it's dangerous players that need to be stopped to that's going to have to be what happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stopping the dangerous players, and we have a game.
Yeah, it'll be exciting to sit here and talk about, witness. It's going to be so fun as we head up to the main camera where you guys will watch the most of your game from here tonight. It's going to be exciting for sure this evening. I think everyone's excited. We are on a different side today. We're at a new table because Troy has their own broadcast squad who's on here. So we are by the Liberty side, the Liberty bench for the first time ever. And we'll be here for both games tonight. It's very exciting. We're excited for that. Ellie Moore will be starting for Troy. Alyssa Schulte, number 14. Number 21, Ava Myers. Number 22, Maya Robinson. And number 25, Miley Twelfth. Allie Greer now coming out for the Liberty Eagles here as they get announced. Number 11, Allie Greer. Number 21, Ainsley Kammermeyer. Leanna Shelton, top scorer, plays really well, and this is something we were just talking about with Coach Cruz, right? Remember, we're talking about the emotion. They let their emotions get to themselves. Not going to be a good game, but they're a changed team from what I understand, and they're not letting the emotions get to them this game. And then number 33, that is Lydia Witt, and Kennedy Browers, number 23. I think we're all excited for this tonight, right? It'll be buzz in the room through the parents, the visiting fans. It's going to be such a good game. I think everyone's excited for this. Obviously, the 11-3 Trojans versus the 5-6 Eagles here tonight. If you're just tuning in, excited for this game here this evening. It'll be good. I guess we're not doing the national anthem here this evening.
As the ball is handed out. By the
Why
looks
we're
of
not doing the national anthem, do you know?
by the looks of things, no.
Last game of tonight.
Last game of the night will be the anthem. So that next game coming up, we'll have the national anthem as we get ready for tip-off jump ball here. It'll be, who is that? Ellie Moore facing off against Lydia Witt. As they get ready for the jump ball here, Liberty will lose, and off and running are, well, this game, the Spartans, or the Trojans versus the Eagles. Number 22 with the ball now, Maya Robinson. Robinson over to Ava Myers. And it's already intercepted by Leanna Shelton. Shelton looking weak side. Over to Kennedy Browers, back to Shelton. Shelton for three. No good. Number 22 now, Maya Robinson over to number 2. I believe that's Ellie Moore. And the ball will be picked up by Ainsley Kammermeyer. She goes down hard. And that'll be Liberty ball.
That was definitely a fast start.
Fast start.
Very fast. There's not really much to talk about with that. It's
No, just basic
just
basketball.
basic
play.
basketball, yeah.
So Leanna Shelton will receive the ball from Ainsley Kammermeyer on the throw-in. Shelton looking for her options. Pushing up towards the top of the key. Defense being played extremely well by Maya Robinson, who will knock the ball out of Shelton's hands over to Allison Greer. Greer, a threat for three as she goes for it, and it bounces out of on the rim. Robinson with the ball now. Charging down court. Passes over to number 21, who shoots for it, and it bounces out as well. Game still 0-0 here after a minute now. Change of play. Leanna Shelton with the ball. Moving down court. Pushing up, and that'll be out. And that'll be a foul on Liberty.
Shelton's one of those players who's really good at creating opportunities. Stats-wise, she seems to be struggling to make them. Three-pointers, 17% success, but overall really good at giving herself opportunities to score. And that's going to be really important in this game.
It's really important, honestly, to create those opportunities. That'll be out on the Trojans on a high pass directed towards number 14, Alyssa Schulte. Trojan coach already calling a full timeout. He looks frustrated. Did you see that look on his face, that tone in his voice? He's not happy with this potato play right now. And the band is playing. That's new. Haven't heard that in a while. Oh, hi. Hello, welcome back. That's right, we go to this camera now on a timeout.
That's
Sorry about
definitely
that. Gotta get used to that again.
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah, not much to say there. Coach for the Trojans thinks they're playing down to the competition that is Liberty, but honestly, I think Liberty's playing up to their level of competition. They weren't expecting it, which is exciting. Very exciting to see so far.
Just quick talk real quick. Ava Myers has had 80 three-point attempts, 3 field goals.
Yeah.
She's been pretty accurate, 37. She's made 30 out of those 80, and it's a lot of opportunity for a three-point area.
Yeah. I mean, if there's one thing that the Trojans are good at, it's creating those opportunities and giving themselves the ball. Like you can see right there.
It's definitely
The Eagles will have the ball here. 2 foul shots.
It's gonna be a physical game.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
what
almost a
women's-
given.
That's what girls basketball is.
It
It is
is.
a rough, nasty game. It is honestly so competitive. Is the room silent right now? As Kammermeyer will make the first shot of the game. 1-0. Thank you. Very nice of you, Braden, to adjust my mic so you guys can hear me better. As Kammermeyer will not make the second shot. It'll bounce out. Number 2, Ellie Moore, charging down court. Passes to number 14 over to 21. 21 with the jump shot for 3. And it's in there. Ava Myers with her first 3 of the game. That's not Ava Myers. Yeah, it was Ava Myers. Making sure I got these right. Leanna Shelton with the ball now. Nobody's open at all. Shelton. Deep pass to Kammermeyer at the top of the key. Kammermeyer out to Greer. Greer to Shelton. The pass will be picked off by Maya Robinson, who's going to try and go for 2. No good. Goes to 14 for the ball now as she shoots. And it bounces out. Number 25 with the ball. Now back to 14. 14 pushing through the key. Good spin move for 2. No good. Liberty down 3-1.
Another explosive start, Mason. Again, not a lot of points on the board, and we're already 3 minutes in, basically.
But the teams are competitive. You can
Very
feel the energy, right? Like, with Lydia Witt now having the ball over to Kennedy Browers. Browers being covered well by Ellie Moore over to Shelton. Shelton back to Browers. Browers up for 2, no good. The rebound by Witt is picked up by Alyssa Schulte, who will go up for the layup, and no good. Kennedy Browers with the ball now, fighting for it with number 25, Miley Twellman, who is an absolute tank out there on the.
It was a very solid layup attempt.
Yeah.
Just got unlucky with the bounce out. Just kind of talk about a couple of the players. Maya Robinson, 145. She's averaging 12 a game. She's made basically 40% of her attempts. It's a
Miley
very
Twellman now with the ball.
strong player.
Yeah, Twellman for 3, no good, but straight to Ellie Moore, who's waiting under the hoop. And that'll be Liberty ball for throw-in here.
The Trojans, where they may lack in accuracy for field goals, very accurate on the free throws. 74, 82, 72.
Yeah, they don't take me as the kind of team to miss like those basic opportunities that you can produce, right? So the ball's being moved around the key here. Allison Greer with it now to Kammermeyer. Kammermeyer, and it'll be knocked out. I believe that is Liberty ball. Coach Walterbach yelling the play call now. Leanna Shelton will throw it in. Lob pass over to Browers. Browers back to Shelton. Shelton signaling for somebody to move. They're not. So she'll do it herself for 2, and it's not there. 4 minutes left in the first. Over to number 21, Ava. Is that Ava Myers? Yes, it is. I'm learning.
Though you did say not a team to miss basic attempts.
This is probably one of the players that, yeah, Miley Twellman now shooting, has 47%, 8 for 17. Doesn't make him too often. Interesting shooting form, and that one's no good. It's a very interesting shooting form, though. It's not a very common one, right?
No, it's always good to see unique and different adaptations to shooting. It's something you see a lot, but everybody has their own style.
Absolutely. She drains that one for 1. 4-1, Liberty down here in the first. Oh! Leanna Shelton already extremely frustrated. Tries to chuck a deep ball, and it hits straight off the backboard, and it'll be the Trojans' ball in Eagles territory. Ellie Moore with the ball now up for 2. No good.
That
was close.
That's the most unfortunate bounce out I think we've seen all season, Mason. It was sitting in the net, and it just ruptured up and out.
Couldn't agree more.
It's really unfortunate.
As Ellie Moore here will take 2 shots. She has a 72% free throw percentage, and that'll be another one to the total there. 5-1. Slow game so far.
Slow game. Basic points for free throw attempts.
Yeah.
Defense is playing well for both teams.
A single 3 made, and that one will be picked up and off by Allison Greer, but it's immediately grabbed by the Trojans, who, again, not a team to squander opportunities. Let's see if they can make something out of it here. Number 14 with the ball now. Passes to Miley Twellman, but it'll go to Maya Robinson. Robinson over to Ava Myers. Myers for 3. It's in. Good shot. 8-1 now. Trojans up.
One thing to comment on, defense has been really solid for both teams, the Trojans especially, but even for the Eagles, they're able to hold the line, prevent points being thrown up against them.
For sure, as Greer goes for 3, it's no good. Not Greer, sorry. Kammermeyer goes for 3. No good. Can't see there's a ref standing in my way. Shelton for 3! No good as that ball will knuckle out of bounds. No spin. No spin at all. Very interesting.
Let's talk about the Eagles for a little bit here. Shelton, last time we talked about her, didn't have that many points. 153 right now, averaging 13 a game, and has made 42% of her attempts. Sorry, 48.
You can hear the chant from the Liberty bench, and that'll probably be a goaltending on Kennedy Browers. Foul. 2 shots for number 22, Maya Robinson. Again, great shooter, 22% or 82% completion on free throws. Impressive.
It's the nickel and dime points are going to be what decides this game.
Absolutely.
Free throws and attempts on threes.
Absolutely.
The defense for both sides way too strong to push through at this point.
Walter Bach will call for a 30-second timeout. We'll bring you guys back down to me. You could hear a pin drop in this place. It is silent.
I don't think anybody knows really what to make of it right now because
Liberty's already down by 8. Yes, but again, with the way this game is played, it could be a tie game in an instant with how these teams play. It just depends.
They're penny points, right?
Yeah.
Free throws and then
a single three has been made.
A very strong three, definitely a statement up there. But other than that, it's been free throws.
Absolutely. As play will get ready to resume here, number 22 will have her last shot.
It's making the game slow. I don't think really anybody knows how to react to it just yet. We're waiting to see explosiveness from two very strong teams.
Yeah, for sure. The last shot from number 2 is drained, or 22, sorry, Maya Robinson drains that last one. As number 2, Ellie Moore, will be fighting for the ball with Liana Shelton. Ainsley Kammermeyer picks it up. Going up for 2. It's tipped by a Trojan. No good. Number 22 to number 2. Who goes out to 22 again to 21. 21 to 22. 22 for 3. It's drained. The Trojans up 13-1, and that'll be out on the Trojans.
The Trojans have to be looking for a statement here.
Absolutely.
They won against the girls varsity, I believe, 58. I think.
You mean JV?
JV.
I was gonna say this is girls varsity. As number 1 has been subbed in for Liberty. That is, I believe, Reese Hoffman.
That's Reese Hoffman. Yep.
Yeah, figured. As a couple of subs will line up for the Trojans, number 4, Ashlyn Myers. Number 32, Avery Daugherty. And that'll be a shot made, the first shot made for Liana Shelton tonight. That'll be 2 for the Eagles, 13 to 3. Number 21 goes up for nothing on the layup attempt there. Number 4, number 51, and number 32 going in now for the Trojans. Brenna Getz, Avery Daugherty, and Ashlyn Myers.
Just something to note that I've been noticing, man-to-man, they're really similar with the players on the field. They're basically replicas of each other, trying to get points up. It's just going to be a struggle.
Yeah, I agree with that. It makes sense. Is number 4 now with the ball, Myers. Myers to number 22, Maya Robinson. Maya Robinson to number 51. Brenna gets to number 21, Ava Myers. No good on the shot for 3 as Liana Shelton will have it now. Shelton with a good fake-out move. Pushes up for 2. No good. Number 51 has it now. Brenna gets. And Mr. Fryer with an absolutely fabulous save to stop it from hitting a band member.
That'd just be tragic.
Oh, so tragic. I would never be sarcastic about a band member. I love band members. They're great.
It's great play.
Over to Allison Greer. Greer to the top of the key. And the pass will be deflected by number 21, Ava Myers. Has a breakaway up for 2, and it's thrown out of bounds by Allison Greer to prevent points being scored. Eagles down 13 to 3.
Looking to sub in. Not quite sure who that is.
Annabelle Hargrove comes in for the Eagles, the senior. Out to number 22, Maya Robinson. And number 22, Ava Myers, will have another 3 here on the night. 16-3. Eagles down by a good bit so far in this game. Reese Hoffman with the ball, passes to Kammermeyer, and it'll be out of bounds on number 32, Avery Daugherty. Lana Shelton and Lucy Lant will head in. And Ainsley and Lydia will come out for the Eagles.
Trojans have had a slow but strong start, and Liberty has been playing defense well. They're just
slow by their standards.
Slow by their standards,
nuclear
definitely.
Speeds by ours, for being honest. Greer now with the ball over to Hoffman. Hoffman to the senior Hargrove, but no good. 51 has it now, up for 2, and it's out of bounds. Eagles ball.
It's just going to show the Eagles defense against a team like this, against a team like the Trojans, with the play,
Shelton.
the playing that they have. It's a strong
Shelton
defensive side.
Covered well by number 14, Alyssa Schulte. Leona to Hargrove. Hargrove to Lant. Lant not the biggest, but can shoot well when the time comes, and will pass it straight to number 51, Getz. And Getz gets the ball straight over to number 4, Ashton Myers, who will shoot for 3 and not have it. And that'll be a goaltending. White, number 12. Who is that? Which one's that? Do we have a number 12?
I am unsure.
I don't. It's Lucy Lant. On Lucy Lant. That's a tough penalty there. 32 with the shot. Doherty. No good. A lot of unique shooting forms when it comes to the Trojans, as Greer will come out and Kammermeyer will come in.
Doherty, by the looks of things, hasn't had a lot of opportunity when it comes to free throws. She's only really had 2. So it's
not a lot to say about it. As she'll swish that next one.
She's definitely
Shelton
keeping to
now with the ball.
her 1 to 2 statistics.
Charging down court to Lant. Lant with the ball. Passes to Hoffman. Hoffman, and the ball will be out. Can't see a lot. These refs are really in my way right now. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's hard to see. 3.5 seconds here left in the first period.
I can't decide if I like our side better.
Hargrove to Shelton. Shelton for 2. Eagles will score as the period will come to a close, and you guys will come back to us as band starts to play. Again, weird having band here tonight. Rough start. There's no other way to say it than rough. 17-5 here as the second will begin. And, I mean, Troy's playing the way they thought they would. Maya Robinson, Ava Myers, and Ellie Moore are all playing exactly how we thought they would. Aggressive, fast, and shooting a lot.
It's unfortunate. We got nickeled and dimed very much so to start.
Well, I mean, yeah,
then we slowed down.
Those first 8 to 9 points were just...
But we slowed down, and the Trojans have not. They are still playing like they started with, and while our defense was holding them for a short time, we're already starting to see cracks, and cracks are being taken opportunity of. 17-5, first quarter for the Trojans.
Trojans are
the Eagles are not. They're nickel and diming the Trojans, but they're not winning. They're not doing it enough.
Well, I mean, let's take
succeed.
in a factor the teams the Trojans have played. They beat St. Dom 59-17. They beat Fort Zumwalt East 73-21. They beat Cardinal Ritter 52-51. They've had competitive games and they've had blowouts. Like, I don't know, Warrenton 62-34. Like, they just win.
They do.
And they don't miss in tight games at all. Like, they always come out on top on those. And they haven't lost by a small margin ever.
It's going to be a rough game.
If Liberty doesn't figure it out at half or right now. Ellie Moore with the ball already. Back over to number 14, Alyssa Schulte. Schulte back to Moore. Moore does not get any more points, but Schulte will.
It just taken.
That was not Moore. That was Robinson. My apologies.
There goes taking the opportunities of attempts that they're making.
Absolutely. Greer for 3. Bounces off the backboard and straight into the hands of the Trojans. Straight over to 21, Ava Myers. Myers over to Schulte. Schulte through the key out to Moore. Moore to Myers. Myers getting covered well by Greer. Meyer passes out to Robinson. Robinson picks up the ball after being knocked out of her hands, pushes through the key. She goes up for 2-0. And that's a penalty on or foul on the Eagles. Wow. I don't think refs are reffing as Meyer Robinson now with the ball. Goes for her first free throw.
Definitely was a frustration to be had with just calls are going to happen, right? You can't blame the refs. They're just doing their job. But, I mean, overall, 20-5, 21-5.
Yeah.
We need points now, not next half, now, and that's not happening.
If that doesn't happen, I don't know what to say other than it's not going to be a very competitive game. As the Trojans already pick it off after Liberty having the ball for 3 seconds. Robinson shoots. No good. Reese Hoffman will grab the rebound and start working her way down court.
And really,
Getting covered by number 2, Ellie Moore.
it's just unfortunate.
Yep. And that'll be out on the Trojans. Eagles will have a throw in here.
Because we've seen very competitive games from the Eagles, and we've seen games where they haven't been playing at their best, and it's rough to watch any game for any team like that, and it's just
I agree.
improvement needs to be seen, and this was just a bad game to come back to.
Yeah, this is their first home game in a while. It's our first one here with them, and it's not been well. 23-5, but 23-5 here now. Trojans on top. We knew the Trojans were going to be a tough game on the schedule because we knew they were going to be good this year, but we didn't know how good. And looking at it, they're the monster of the schedule. They're the outlier of the best team we've played.
They're the eyes in the darkness, just slightly growling as you're walking through the tunnel.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
Yeah. Facing the beast.
Yeah.
Greer.
There's the teeth.
3. Nope. Passes back to Leona Shelton. Shelton over to Hargrove. Hargrove pushes through the key out to Kammermeyer. Kammermeyer to Shelton. Shelton draws a
See, then it's
foul.
difficult because we see plays like that and where they're running rings around the defense.
Absolutely.
And
Lydia Witt and Kennedy Brower come in, and Reese Hoffman and Annabelle Hargrove come out.
And it comes down to consistency.
For sure. Allison Greer with the throw in over to Browers. Browers to Lydia Witt. Witt taking her time, thinking about what she wants to do over to Kammermeyer. Kammermeyer hands it off to Shelton. Shelton pushing up the middle for the layup. Has nothing. She is frustrated. She is angry.
Student section, very populous. Less than 20 people? 15 maybe?
There's like 4 students. The rest of them are adults.
I just saw that.
Yeah, attaboy. As Leona Shelton with the first one made for the free throws here, putting some points on the board for the Eagles. Come the varsity game, there's going to be a lot of people for sure. Shelton taking her second shot. Swish.
But when
Eagles now only down by, quick math, Wesley, what's that, 16. Look at me go.
when opportunities like that appear, we take advantage of them. Well,
absolutely.
It's not enough.
No. As that will be missed by Troy, but they'll get the rebound, so it doesn't matter. And the shot from Robinson doesn't exist because she doesn't take it. Number 14, Schulte with the ball now, and that'll be out on Troy. Well played, well played, well played.
Defense still holding. Still holding. It's all
Time
they
out.
can be asked for right now.
Called by Walter Bach.
Just
We a 30-second halftime timeout.
Right
Welcome
now.
back. Starting to get a little more competitive from the Eagles. It could be better, but more competitive than it was, for sure.
Right now, it's inconsistent because we see them running around the defense of Troy, the Trojan defense, and we watch them shut down and secure any attempts to score, and then we watch them get run rings around by the Trojans and not able to score. So it's inconsistent plays.
Yeah.
When they play well, they play like we expect them to play. Man-to-man.
Extremely well.
Man-to-man, it's equal.
Aggressive and fast and strong and powerful, but they're not showing that here. It's almost as if they walked into this game defeated.
It's just they got into the wrong mindset, and it's unfortunate. But we still have 2 quarters after this and the majority of this one. So just recovery and damage control, and it's still a good game.
Yeah. This Atlanta Shelton starts off after the time, about 5 minutes left in play here. As the Trojans will already have the ball back. Robinson charging down court over to Schulte. Schulte for 2. Nope. Rebound by Moore, who matrix her way onto the ground. Did you see that? She did like the Matrix.
Yeah.
She did the Matrix thing for a second and then face planted.
That's
It's a mean way of putting it.
it's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate, but it is the likes of women's basketball. Kammermeyer now with the ball over to Shelton. Shelton Pass to Kammermeyer. Kammermeyer to Greer. Greer to Witt. Witt to, who is that? Never mind, it's out. The pass was directed towards Kennedy Browers.
But just kind of real quick, talk about some more statistics. Allison Greer, with her hurt knee, 119 points scored. She's averaging 10 a game. Strong player.
Kammermeyer now passes over Ellie Moore, but Ellie Moore kind of deflected it there, and it's on the ground, and Liberty should have the ball.
Walter Bach shouting
assisting
advice.
Just assisting his players. Making sure they know what they need to have done here and how they can effectively move the ball. Greer for three. Bounces out. It's tough.
Just unfortunate.
Absolutely. Schulte up for two. It's no good.
Still a
Shelton
strong.
to Browers. Browers 360s, but has the pass. Wide open for three is Greer. And it doesn't land.
Defense still very strong. A little inconsistent, but still very strong.
Our lack of made shots is making Troy's defense look a lot better
it
than
is.
it is because they're giving us a lot of opportunities. We're just missing.
The Eagles defense able to control the situation, and we're just unfortunately, and it's unfortunate, but we're not able to compound upon the control that we're seeing in the defense.
As Lydia Witt will make her first of two free throws, and that'll put the score 8-23. Liberty down 15. Not a lot of scoring in this past 3-ish minutes.
No, both defense still strong on the Eagles, and just lack of opportunity that's been compounded on.
Witt misses the second shot, so Eagles will stay down by 15 here.
It was a good shot, just got unlucky with the bounce out. It's something we've been seeing a lot this game.
Ellie Moore now with the ball to Miley Twellman to Ava Myers. Myers up for two, attempts to pass, but leave it to the Eagles to draw a foul, and it'll be their ball. You can see Kammermeyer with it now. Over to Greer. Greer to Shelton. Shelton moving slowly down court here. Taking her time, draining a little bit of the clock, even though the Eagles are down here. Pushes up the key, but passes back out to Browers. Browers back to Shelton. Shelton hands it off to Greer. Greer out to Shelton. Shelton through the middle of the key, out to Lydia Witt, and not a good pass. Hiding her emotions there, frustrated.
It's already running high. Nobody likes to be down 23-8. It's going to be, you have to level your emotion and just keep playing strong.
Absolutely.
Defense cannot falter. Offense needs to be stronger.
Robinson to Moore. Moore will have another penalty called. I believe it was a travel.
But rebounds for Brower, 59, averaging 5 a game.
Yeah.
So not a team lacking in defensive stats whatsoever.
Not at all. Number 51 will get ready to sub in for the Trojans. Notice how they haven't changed their line much. They've run with the same group of girls this whole half. And so Doherty and Getz will come in for Moore and Twellman. As Ava Myers and Maya Robinson start working down the court here. Passes out to Doherty. Doherty. The pass is picked off by Kammermeyer. Kammermeyer with a kind of a breakaway here. Passes to Greer. Greer for three. Oh, no good. Had too much on it. As that pass is good to number 51, Gets to number 4, who has no good on the shot for three, Ashlyn Myers. Over to Lydia Witt.
As Walter Bach yells, zags.
And Shelton screams alley and points to where she should go. Over to Lydia Witt. Witt to Shelton. Shelton Up for two, no good. The rebound from Witt goes up for 2-0.
Another very unfortunate bounce outside.
Yeah.
Just time after time after time. It's just bad luck, right? Because they're in the net. They're sitting comfortable, and
Well,
it
as
just
long as they don't let it
a bad
affect
bounce.
themselves like crazy, it's still a very winnable
I mean,
game.
I haven't seen a point scored in, what, a minute and a half?
Yeah, and this will be the... Nope, never mind. I was just saying this will be the first one, but I'd be wrong.
It's, you know.
As Ellie Moore heads back into the game, switching out for Maya Robinson, who did her first break in about 5 minutes. Let's see if Lydia Witt can make this the next shot. She shoots. Swish.
Keep the game close.
Yeah, Liberty scores.
Keep
Only
fighting.
down by 14.
It's recoverable.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen it happen before. We've announced when it's happened before. Both teams.
Absolutely. Boys and girls.
Mm-hmm.
Consider the Lafayette game from last week.
As the Eagles' defense is still adapting to Trojan play style, but preventing points.
Good defense being played now, not letting them shoot. Good. Eagles learning.
The defense.
Out to Moore over to number 51. She shoots. No good.
The defense using their strong emotions to stay aggressive, to stay fast.
Yeah. The shot from Ashlyn Myers is drained. Myers passed to Myers on that play. That's fun. Don't know if they're related or not. It could be. Could be. Don't know.
Ashlyn Myers is their strong, or not exactly, yeah, a strong three-point statistic player.
Yeah, as Browers goes for three and she's got it. The Eagles are in the double digits.
We're back.
26-12.
They're swinging.
They're fighting back
trying
now.
to keep it consistent, and game still on. There's
Ellie
plenty
Moore
of time.
With the ball. Moore to Meyer. Meyer for three. Meyer no good. As the ball stays in bounds on an impressive pass from Myers, but it'll be picked off by Lana Shelton shortly after, so it doesn't matter. 40
Time's
seconds
ticking.
left. Yeah, time's
trying
ticking.
to get something.
Time keeps ticking and ticking on into the future. Ashley Myers now passes back to Ava Myers. Shelton looks absolutely exhausted.
Has been playing her heart out.
Yeah, they're trying to drain clock here. Myers passes to Moore. Moore goes out to Meyer. Meyer just kind of musters out a pass. His time will run out here in the half. And you'll come back to us for just a second. We'll disappear for a few. Give ourselves a break here.
We will see you guys.
We'll see you guys in about 10 minutes or so. It was a strongish first half for the Liberty Eagles. I mean, back up, only down by 14 here.
Staying competitive.
Yeah.
Keeping control of their emotions. Playing very, very good defense situations due to the situation. So it's not a confirmed game for the Trojans. They will have to keep fighting, clawing their way. The Eagles' points, and as by the looks of things, the baskets are being adjusted.
No, he's cutting a bit off. Anyways, we'll see you guys after half. Signing off, I'm Mason Mahler, and that's my partner,
Wesley Barrow. See you guys later.
See you in a bit. Go! Welcome back, Eagles fans. Anyways, welcome back. We're here. We're back again after half. This score hasn't changed. God, I wish it had. Amen. We're losing, which it is what it is, right?
Heartbreaking right now.
I don't think we've had a single girls' victory in the time we've streamed.
But it's not unrecoverable.
Now
right?
I want to know.
Points are definitely slow coming, but we've got a total of 16 minutes of actual game time to get points up on the board.
Absolutely.
To succeed in
with the
keeping
Bowling Green victory.
Succeeding.
No.
To keep the defense contained, or keep the offense
I've got to
contained.
fact check things real quick, ladies and gentlemen.
To
I
hold,
apologize.
just to hold the offense. We need to hold the offense and start putting more points up on the board, and we're back to having a ball game.
The one home game we didn't stream, they won. Guys, it's us. It's us.
I'm convinced it is.
Brayden, get in here. You're a part of this too.
They asked where we were. The one home
game we weren't there.
They asked us where we were.
Girl comes up to me and goes, "Where were you guys? We didn't see you last night." And I was like, "Well, how'd you do?" They go, "We won." I said, "It's because we weren't there."
I'm convinced we're a bad luck charm.
We might be, but for the boys, we're a good luck charm. They haven't lost one.
Can we request? I'm kidding.
They have lost one.
But it's still a valid chance at victory.
Yeah, we
it's
just
still
have to.
going to be a good game.
We just have to, not let them score for the next 8 minutes.
Exactly.
That seems like, no offense. That seems easier said. That's like literally one of those easier said than done things.
But we held them for 3 without either side scoring.
Sorry,
if we hold them for 5, we're solid. We need points. We can nickel and dime them if they don't get any more points on the board.
Yeah, if we could just hold them to like 5 or 6 points this quarter.
As we switch back up to the top camera.
If we can hold them to 5 or 6 points this quarter, and then that makes it a winnable game. But then we also have to score.
It has to be close.
This is a team sport. We work well as a team, but we have to score consistently. Otherwise, struggles. Ainsley Kammermeyer over to Kennedy Brower to start off the half. Liberty Bull shooting over here now, so easier for me to see on my old eyes. I'm not even that old, and I have decent eyes, which is why that's funny to me. And that'll be immediately picked off by the Trojans, who been hawking the ball down here tonight. Ball hawks, if you will. The Eagles have been ball repellent. They don't want it. Something about it. Shelton for 3. No good. Misses on the outside. Looked like it went in for a second there, but no good, sadly. Ainsley Kammermeyer picks it off over to Allison Greer. Greer goes for 3. It bounces out. Oh, so frustrating.
Much more energetic start than last.
And it's good to watch, but it's so frustrating.
Back and forth.
To see them miss these shots.
Points are going to be, I think 4 points is the deciding factor between win and loss here.
4 points this quarter, or holding them to 4 points? I'm
holding them.
Yeah, if we could hold them, absolutely. But
if we keep them under 30 and we get up into, I say 18, and we have a chance. It's doable.
Yeah, but then we'd have to do the same thing next quarter, only score roughly double what we originally scored, which makes that much more difficult, to be honest with you.
We have to drain them.
Yeah.
We have to prevent accessibility to their strongest players, because they've been on the court for a while.
Oh, wow. Good play for the Eagles there.
They've been on the court, I think, most of the game. They've been off maybe once or twice. They're their best scores. So it's going to be interesting. I'll say that.
Pass there, but it's picked off by the Eagles. Eagles starting to claw into the ball here and keep it in their possession through those. Oh, no good. Dang. I don't know how to put what just happened there into words. More or less, the ball was knocked out of the Eagles' hands. Lana Shelton just kind of fumbled with it a little there.
I think just everything just kind of stopped for a second. Interesting. Nothing bad for either of that. Just it was interesting. Point of reference.
We'll throw it in here. Well, play's been not slow to start the half, but this first minute and a half hasn't been quick either. Not by any means necessary.
We're used to the boys where
Kennedy Brower falls on the ball, but it's grabbed by, what's her name? Sorry, I'm blanking. It's grabbed by number 2, Ellie Moore. My apologies.
Points every 30 seconds for the boys, and different style
Points
of play.
every 15 seconds
we just have
for
to
the
be
boys.
used.
Let's be honest, with
get
how
back used to
competitive
it.
those guys have been playing. Like that last game against Lafayette for the boys was peak. Like absolute cinema, as they've been saying on the tiki-takis these days, because that's still around.
Tic-tac.
Shelton. Shelton with the ball now. Pushing up through the key, goes for 2, and it bounces out. Unfortunate bounce, and the layup rebound is no good. Braden cringes at the words ticky-tacky from me because I'm 27 years old and not adept with any form of social media. Allison Greer now. Kammermeyer, no good. Picked off by the Trojans, up for 2. Good blocks by Leona Shelton. Kammermeyer has it now, holds on.
They're fast.
I will give you that. They can charge down that court. They run quick. Run like the wind, if you will. As the throw-in from Meyer Robinson over to Ellimore. Over to Robinson. Robinson to Meyer. Meyer to Robinson. Robinson for 3 from downtown. It's no good.
Defense
Picked up by Lydia Witt. Passed over to Leona Shelton. Nope.
Defense
Flag
is still
or foul
strong.
called. So ball stays in play here. Change of score this quarter is nil. Nothing. It's the same as when it started. 26-12 for those of you who don't know what that is. Kennedy Brower passes to Witt. Witt back to Brower. Brower for 2, no good. But draws a call to keep Liberty with the ball, and Brower gets a couple of shots here.
Close attempt. Let's hope that she can recover this.
Yeah.
Start getting back into the groove of things.
Timeout called by the Trojans head coach. Similar strain of events as to the first half. The Trojans don't play well, don't score a lot. And then the coach calls a timeout. Probably says what I would assume are words of encouragement. I don't hear him screaming, I swear. Words of encouragement to his players. Make sure they're locked in. And then they score.
We saw it happen last time. Walter Bach, by the looks of, or no idea what his plan is, but defense,
You can never
strong.
tell what Walter Bach's thinking. Look at that guy. You have no idea what's going on in his
Condensed
mind. For all you know, he's thinking about the Balkan gunpowder keg. What was it? The Balkan powder keg?
Yeah.
That World War I thing. I don't know. Maybe that's what he's thinking about right now.
But
I don't know. He's an interesting guy. Wow, that was a flip.
A condensed defense is holding them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now,
the defense has played so well for Liberty this quarter. Not letting them score has been absolutely key to the reason we're still just barely hanging on here in this game. Hanging by a thread, as the phrase goes.
See,
shooting for Liberty is Browers.
The issue is it's condensed offense as well.
Yeah.
And that's not working.
No, that's not what we want. Not at all. As Browers will drain the first shot. Liberty scores again. Browers with the first point of the quarter.
Brower is very accurate when it comes to her free throws. She's made 56 out of her attempts, but she has made
56%. You gotta put the percents on there.
23 out of 41.
And that now will go up to, what would that be? 25 out of 42. Someone do that math. Wesley, pull out your phone, do that math. I want to know. My phone's right here. I'll do it. Ellie Moore with the ball now. Out to Meyer Robinson. Meyer Robinson pushing up the key for 2. No good. I'll do the quick math. Don't worry. That'll be 60% of her shots on free throws now. Very impressive.
Something I would like to mention, something new this game is we went over and I got a picture of the thing. For Liberty,
as Meyer Robinson has a couple of penalty or free throw shots here, just to let you know as to what's going on there.
Shelton in the first quarter made 4. In the second quarter, made 2.
Solid. And that'll be 2 more for the Trojans. It'll be 28-14. Kammermeyer to Shelton. The pass will be picked off, but it's back to Brower. Very fast couple of seconds here.
Myers for the Trojans has made, in the first quarter, she made 9. 3 free throws.
Trojans coach.
Did not score any for the second. So definitely a player to watch out for with the long attempts is Myers.
Wow. What a call. That's intriguing.
It's
Liberty now mad because they had the advantage there, but it'll be a throw-in, which puts them honestly at a disadvantage. Greer to Shelton, and it's picked off by Troy. To Myers. Myers shoots, drains three, 31-14. The Trojans still holding on here now, up again by 16. 15, 16, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm counting now. 33-23, so Lydia Witt to Browers. Browers up for two. Not there.
it's picked up in its aggressiveness,
Ainsley
but just kind of
called for pushing.
2 fouls each for both teams.
Yeah.
Liberty and Troy, 14-31. Troy in the lead, but to be honest, defense was going great. And then
And now there's a momentum shift. We've talked about this with football too. It's all, a lot of the game rides heavy on the momentum of the fans, the squad as a whole, the team, however it's going. Troy with the ball. Myers shoots again for three. Whiffs just short. She's laughing at herself. That's something. That is something I can respect. The laughing at yourself after missing a shot, being able to dust that off, it's very impressive skill as an athlete. But it's also a lot easier to laugh things off when you're winning by 17.
yeah,
Like if, I don't know, if Leanna Shelton missed that shot right now, you think she'd be laughing it off?
No.
As Allie Moore up for two.
Myers seems to excel in the three-point attempt. She's made 85 now overall.
Wow. That's solid right there. Shelton to Witt. Witt back to Shelton. Shelton from the top of the key, but just in for two and has it. 33-16 down by 17.
Sorry, 85 attempts. She's made 34 overall.
It's not bad.
No, it's for threes. Very
Myers
accurate.
to Schulte. Schulte two. Robinson. No good for the three-pointer there. Schulte passes out to Robinson, picked off by Shelton. Shelton around the key over to Greer. Greer.
Just as the Eagles
No shot.
learned from, or just as
And
Troy,
it's intercepted off again by Troy.
just as Troy learned from the Eagles' defense,
And Troy for two, 35-16.
just
Troy
as the
up.
Eagles learned from the Troy's
33
offense, the Troy's defense has learned from the Liberty offense. It's still condensed. They're still trying to muscle their way through a wall
I'm
of
trying to figure out why that's not 35.
bodies.
Refs have something to say here. Full timeout on Coach Walter Bach. Pardon me. Full timeout for Coach Walter Bach there. As the lovely band starts to play with 3:07 here left on the clock. Wesley, what do you got to say so far about this game?
It's been rough for the Eagles. It's been hard to keep the momentum on their side, and emotions have been ill-controlled. We have seen them play some of the best. We have seen them play some of the worst. The game is still there to be won, but it will be a slog to victory.
Absolutely. It's going to be, with 11 minutes of play left total here, it's going to be hard to come back from this. It's going to be a tough game, and it's going to be fun to watch. And if the Eagles come out a comeback, it'll be a comeback that's not forgotten. Let's just say
it's going to be man-to-man defense, man-to-man offense,
Women to women.
adaptability, women-to-women offense, women-to-women defense. Each player needs to match the one before and the one after that.
Absolutely. Browers passes out to Kammermeyer. Kammermeyer back to Brower. Brower to Shelton. Shelton now moving down court, covered by Myers over to Greer. Greer fakes the shot for three, passes out to Brower. Brower to Shelton. Shelton getting double covered. Over to Greer. Greer for three. And it bounces out. Number 51 now with the ball. That is Getz. And Greer goes for two, doesn't have it. That's rough.
It's
Very fast-paced couple of seconds there.
back. Player to player, team to team, just energy is soaring. And it's for good or for bad.
It all depends on how you think about it, right? Like, this is a learning experience for the Eagles that they need to shoot better and they need to create better opportunities. Or they can just put their heads down and be sad about another loss. But honestly, I don't think they're that kind of team, and I know they're not. As they go up for two here for the Trojans, no good.
They know how to learn.
Shelton with the ball. They have learned. They've shown it. And that is a travel on Leon Shelton.
They know how to adapt to play in direct opposite of the team that is scoring on them. We've seen that with the defense. Offensively, have not seen a noticeable change besides just, quantity of attempts versus actual made.
Yeah, so it's quantity versus quality. And Eagles will now have the ball with 2:18 left here in the period. Shelton moving around a lot, goes up for 2, not there, and she ends up flat on her back. Hammermeyer for 3, it's good! 35-19, a little momentum swinging in the Eagles' favor.
Just compounding, they have to compound.
Absolutely. And that'll be grabbed by Kennedy Brower. She's on a breakaway going up, or back out to, oh no. Passed out to Greer, but it's intercepted by Brittany Getz. Just let you guys sit here and hear the sounds of the game for a second as Meyer passes back to number 4, who goes to 51. 51 out to Meyer. Meyer for 3 has it. 38-19. Eagles down by 19.
Meyer just putting more stats or more points to her three-point percentage. Very accurate so far this game. Very
Shelton
accurate.
looks like she's kind of struggling to breathe.
She's been out there playing for a long time.
Her movements are very slow right now, very exaggerated. And I don't know if I'm hoping she's okay. She looks like she's calming herself down now. Just a lot of movement there.
As she gets subbed out by Reese Hoffman.
Yeah.
Hoffman's
Meyer and Robinson come out of the game now.
Hoffman is someone that you don't see with a lot of playing time. 14 overall, averaging about 2 points a game.
You mean 14 points? It's number 51 with the ball now for the Trojans, Brittany Getz. And that'll be a hitting foul on Ainsley Kammemeyer. Hargrove.
Yep.
And
both teams have been playing their heart out. For the Trojans, it's just they have to get the time to run down while they have their best of the best on the field, on the court.
Absolutely.
For the Eagles, they have to wire them out, wire them to a player, and have that player just start running laps.
And that is a penalty on Avery Daugherty, or however you say it. Number 1, Reese Hoffman with the ball now. Good move. Getting covered well by Schulte, though. Number 12, Lucy Lant. Annabelle Hargrove now with it. Over to Hoffman. Hoffman up the middle of the key for 2. Not there. Tough break for the Eagles with that one. Up for 2 for Troy. It's not there. 38-19 with 5 seconds left here. Annabelle Hargrove looks like she is struggling with something. Looks like
she hit the ground hard.
No, that's not who I'm talking about. That's tough. Brenna Getz gets 2 shots. Brenna gets 2 shots. Oh, okay, sure. Wordplay. Funny. Haha. Laugh, please. I'm dying inside. Thank you, Wesley. Brenna gets her 2nd shot. I'm the only one who finds that funny, but it's okay. Up for 2 on the rebound. No good. As Eagles will have the ball. Time expires. And you guys get to see our pretty faces again. Saved by the bell are the Eagles. They're down by 19 here, so down by half their score, which is...
It's just unfortunate.
Cameron Battery died here.
It has been a aggressive game.
Absolutely.
It has been a combative game, and they cannot be expressed the necessity of man-to-man or woman-to-woman coverage, woman-to-woman playing ability. They need to have their best against Troy's best, and they can't match it.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. but that's just kind of how the game works.
Yeah,
You're not always going to have the best of the best of the best players. It's going to get down to who, when the moment comes to it, it doesn't matter if you've got someone that scored 200 but's made 800 attempts.
Absolutely.
What's going to matter is who is the best in the moment, who is the best in the key opportunity.
It's that new MLB stat clutch, their clutch factor. How well can they come up in high-pressure situations and perform above expectation? And right now, I'm seeing a lot of that from Troy, but that's because they're winning. And I'm not seeing a lot of it from the Eagles.
And it's heartbreaking. We have seen this team perform like the varsity team they are, and it's just unfortunate and heartbreaking when they can't. But 8 minutes left. They can make this a game to be remembered. They may not win, but they will keep their dignity.
Absolutely. They just need to put up 20 or 30 points in total, and for sure, going to be good. As Trojans for 2 have it 40-19 now.
Immediately dropping players.
Yeah.
For the Eagles. Aggressive start.
Yeah.
Aggressive
But
start.
that's just how they play.
It's girls
isn't it?
basketball, yes. But I don't know. As the Trojans start getting a couple of free throws, I mean,
And
accurate as
Trojans
always.
get theirs. 41-19 now. Down to Shelton with the ball. No good.
Shelton going in aggressively with that and getting called for it. Not happy with that call, but that's the nature of the game.
Maya Robinson with the ball now. And the pass is to wide open space. Miley Twellman did not read that right, I guess, as Ella Moore now has it over to Myers. Myers to Schulte. Schulte to Robinson. Robinson for 3. That's on a line, but no good. And Hargrove has it now. Be picked up by the Eagles.
Defense
and it will be
has been
airball.
Amazing and been, good, right? And they're against an amazing team, and they have to be the best, and that can't be expected of them all game long. But they have held them to the best of their abilities.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all there is to say about it.
Yeah. Over to Lucy Lant, the senior, to Reese Hoffman, the sophomore, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Over to Greer, the sophomore. Greer to Shelton.
The sophomore.
Yes, the sophomore. And that would be everybody on the court for the Eagles besides Hargrove, the senior. Back to the senior, Lant.
Interesting note.
That's out.
A lot of juniors that we notice on the boys varsity team. A lot of seniors. A couple of freshmen. It seems to be reversed.
Freshman on the varsity.
Or sorry,
a sophomore. A singular
sophomores,
sophomore.
yes, one sophomore. It seems to be reversed here. Not a lot of juniors.
A lot of seniors, a lot of sophomores. Yep. The shot. No bueno there tonight. Noticeably absent from the lineup this evening is Sanaya Woods. She's not here tonight. And that'll be 2 more for your Troy Trojans, who also have a broadcast going right now. Props to them for being here for that. That's nice. Ooh. Tripped up on the plays, number 25, Twellman.
Just kind of
letting subs come onto the court.
Letting everybody get a hear of the game. Just the atmosphere right now. I wouldn't say it's tense, but it's hard strung.
Yeah, that's a word for it. Cameron Meyer throws it in to Hoffman. Hoffman to Browers. Browers over to Robinson. Robinson charging down court. Up for 2, has it. 45-19, 5:45 left.
Well, for the Trojans, another good game. They beat the girls JV team earlier tonight as well. 53-28, I believe, at the last count.
Something like that.
It was in the 50s and the 20s.
Yeah, it was a
high
big
20s,
game.
low 50s. Good game for the Trojans. Another good game so far.
The Trojans girl squads are just good all around. There's really no getting around that. The boys squad, that's going to be a different story. They're 2-9. They are not that great, and Liberty being 11-2, that'll be hopefully a good like little rebound game, a nice breath after playing Lafayette last week. Along with, 2 victories last week for the boys squad, 2-0, very impressive. Zumwalt West and Lafayette, very good games. Both live streams, past live stream, help on the channel with us talking. If you want to go watch those, as Kennedy Brower takes a shot here.
Just give a quick
shout out to Publications.
I would say that. Just being able to come out here most nights and do this, the prep work we do in class, it's just fantastic. So thanks, Hall.
Hey,
thanks, Braden,
if you are interested in Publications, email Mr. Hall. He'll let you know a little more about it. Had a recruitment meeting today where me and Wesley spoke about what we do here for Publications and how, you can find your niche, your job, what you want to do. Because it's, it's not always just journalism or yearbook or whatever. As the game continues on here. Schulte with a good shot, but it's out. And that'll be out on Troy.
Great game for Troy. There is no getting around it right now. 20-45 for Troy. Great play style, able to combat what Liberty does best. And that's just at the end of the day, it's hard to fight against a team that is against your team. I say that.
Leon Shelton goes up for
22-45.
45-22 here. But will Troy answer back fast? By the looks of it, yes, as Abel Myers with the ball. Abel Myers for 3. Swish. 38-22.
48.
Shh, I knew that.
So,
30-second timeout.
There isn't a whole lot to say. It's been a competitive game, and it's been aggressive.
Yeah, there's no other way of putting this other than it's been competitive on both sides. Only one side just shows out on top because they're a better team, right? And that's just how it is the timeout already expires. It's been good so far, though. Honestly, it's just learning, right? It's a learning experience for both sides. It's been very exciting to sit here, talk about. We're really excited for that boys game tonight. See if we can't go up to that elusive. What's the word I'm looking for?
Elusive?
Yeah, that one. 12-2 record. See if we can't go find that as we head back up to the top view. Perfect transition with fade with my aggressive head nod towards the direction of the camera.
So, again, just keeping the game to a respectable score within these last 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
As play resumes here, I'm singing that Dua Lipa song in my head because it's a good one. And Kammermeyer charges down court. Wonder what she's thinking. You ever just wonder what the players are thinking about? Like, me personally, like for baseball, I shut my brain off and I just kind of do things. But I wonder if it's different for basketball. I wonder how the thought of an athlete's mind. We should write a story.
We'll have to talk to them about that during one of their practices. Where's their mind space at?
Yeah, when you play, where's it at? As the ball flies out of bounds after no points scored in that 35-second-ish exchange between the teams.
It's just a solid game from the Trojans. A hard-fought.
Hard-fought by Eagles, but still just a tough break. Tough break. Ellie Moore now with the ball over to Maya Robinson. Robinson up for 2, no good.
They went into this knowing it was not going to be a walk-over game. They put up a competitive, I keep saying competitive, they put up a resistance that is to be admired. They have kept it within, 30 points. And against a team like the Trojans, it's mildly difficult. We have seen them get blowout games. 50, what was it? Let's pull it up real quick.
That's, the subs will come in after the first shot is made. Troy just 1 point away from dropping 50 here on the Eagles. See if they can make this real quick and see how that'll go. Because honestly, seeing Troy drop 50, it is a little heartbreaking for the Eagles, yes, as they will drop a 50 bomb on us. just rough, you know, and that's what it is. 3.5-ish minutes left of play here. 50-22, Eagles down by 38. Looking for maybe the chance of a comeback, but no offense, don't think that's going to happen this late in the game. I don't think it's
not
feasible.
enough time.
With the way the Eagles have been playing, it's just a little too slow to try and make a comeback, you know? Sorry for the technical difficulties. You missed nothing. Like, literally.
Yeah, that's really about it.
No, y'all just, what was that about? What happened?
So we right now have, within good, decent enough standing, have fought competitively against a team that dropped 59-17 on St. Dominic.
I mean, come on. Let's look at St. Dominic's girls squad this year. Aren't they good? St. Dominic's girls squad, scroll down, is 8-5. And the Trojans dropped 50 on them. 50. That just goes to show how good this team is, as they will go for another 2, and there they go. Third time's the charm.
They dropped 73-21 on Fort Zumwalt East.
Wow.
Making it their 9-2. They dropped, and they've had competitive games, 66-55, 52-51.
That's only their second loss of the game.
Against Cardinal Ritter.
Cardinal Ritter, good team.
52-51.
Yeah.
1 point difference.
The shot from Lant is not there.
So this is in no way a direct insult to the Eagles. They're playing one of the most competitive, most aggressive, most well-scoring team that we really have on this side of, basketball.
Yeah, they're a really good squad, and props to them. That's just how it is.
They worked for it, and this is the outcome.
Yeah, for sure. So the pass is to Avery Daugherty, and she'll grab it late, and it'll be out on Troy with 1.5 minutes left here of play. Just want to appreciate and say thanks to the viewers who are out there watching this game tonight. We have the boys' game at 7:30-ish, depending on when they start. Hope you guys come stick around for that. It would be very nice as a child drops a cymbal.
See, I thought that was a prelude to something.
Oh, my God. Of course you would, Wesley.
I got real excited about
Greer for 3! No good.
Some real good music from the band.
And that'll be out on the Trojans. The clock has 1 minute and 11 seconds left here. 1 minute and 9 seconds left here. 52-24. Been a very fast game for the Trojans. Been a very slow game for Eagles and Eagles fans. Kind of painful to watch at this point, just because they're not really getting anywhere with it. As we break that minute mark down into the double digits of time left, it's been something. It's been rough. If only we could have had a better outcome. If only we could just have hoped a little harder that we would win, you know?
The Eagles are not a bad team either. They put 70-59 against Holt. They kept it close against Timberland, 44-41. They kept it close against North Point, 50-47.
Yeah, for sure.
Hillsborough, 51-43. So these are not team. They dropped 66-21 against Bowling Green.
Bowling Green's terrible.
So they're not a 61-38 against Lundberg.
No, that's a good squad.
They put 60-45 against Hazelwood.
Yeah, it's not even that they can't
put up. Not a poor team.
No, they can't not put up competitive games. They just haven't.
Yes.
I mean, as number 10 comes into the game for the first time tonight, Annabelle Rainey getting a little bit of play time here with not a lot of time left. Number 33 in the game now, Macy Twellman, Miley Twellman's sister, is 30-ish seconds left here. The game will be ending shortly, but again, stick around for the boys varsity. That'll be coming up soon.
Quick note of reference: 52-25. you flip those numbers around a little bit. Look what they resemble.
Same.
Yep, just something I noticed.
That's funny. That's fair. If this ends up being final score, that's hysterical. But I doubt it will be.
It's heartbreaking when the team plays like this. It really is. It's a heartbreaking loss, but it's a learning opportunity that I know Walter Bach will not allow to go to waste.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. And that's just how this game can be sometimes. It's ruthless. It's a ruthless game. It's a team game. It's a team sport. As the score is still 52-25. Maybe it's just fate, unless Kennedy Brower drills this one here, and she does. So that'll be 26-52. With 20 seconds going here, Troy probably just going to try and run the clock out, not do too much. As Reese Hoffman will have it now, going for 12 seconds left, and there's a foul call.
Well, Mason, what was your favorite moment of this game?
That Troy girl who flew out of bounds.
I think mine was Meyer's attempts on her threes and just how many she got in succession.
I mean, she got a lot. I mean, her laughing when she missed one was kind of funny too. I'll give you that was funny.
We've had good. It's been an interestingly competitive game, and good performance, good moments from both sides. Just one was consistent, the other they just could not. They could not keep it man to man, and that's unfortunately just the truth of things.
Yeah. 27-52, 10 seconds left here. Just probably going to let the time run down here is Troy's game plan. Passes outside to number 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's a ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Going to keep this short and sweet here. They lost, and that's sometimes life. That's the game. Good game, competitive game. Troy comes out on top. We'll see you guys shortly, about an hour from now. The boys basketball game will be kicking off. See you later. I'm Mason Molitor.
And I'm Wesley Barlow. See you guys later.